S.meyyappa Manikam. S.meyyappa Manikam. Over to you.
My dear Ravindran, you are a good storyteller. Why am I saying that? First, as a storyteller, you are supposed to hook the audience. You definitely hooked me by throwing a question. How many of you want to be remembered to be great or fair? And you hooked me further by repeating the same phrase, great or fair, great or fair, great or fair. At least I could sense 5 times throughout your speech. Well done. The second strength that I saw in your speech was the authenticity, because you chose a personal story. And personal story is always good for a storyteller because it's original. And it was about you, your siblings, and of course your dad and Chico. Right? So that was fantastic. And the third strength I saw in your speech was the take-back message that you had. Once you start to be fair, the greatness will take care of itself. I will still remember until my last breath. That was a good takeaway message for me. Fantastic. As saying goes, similarities aren't exceptional, but differences are. Let me now upgrade you to be a greater storyteller, to be a version 2.0 of Ravindran. There are 2 suggestions that I have. First, you had a scenario where your dad were unfair in dividing the assets, and you felt that. Fine, and you explained how bad that was. What I want to see was a good climax or a positive climax where what happened now after that, where either you could have actually divided that fairly to all your beloved ones, or you could have actually sensed your siblings divided it fairly. When you bring back that evidence as a climax, that would have been a good bring back message for us, because that is the current situation that we wanted to see. That's the first suggestion. The second suggestion was your voice or your tone. From 1 to 10, I would say it was at 5. What you could have done is, whenever there's an emotional situation, you could have actually milked the cow by saying, example, when we heard the will was not fairly distributed, we felt saddened, deceived, and betrayed. You saw the emotional connection in that voice projection. The second example could be, we have 7 siblings, but no one is connected, or there's no conversation or communication. You see, when you have that variation, that will enhance the emotional value throughout your speech. Therefore, Ravindran, sustain your strengths, which is on hooking the audience and having the authenticity with your original story, and of course, bring back message, and enhance it with that good positive ending climax and that milking cow emotional voice projection. Trust me, the world will be fair to you because you have started to be greater storyteller now, because you are Ravindran version 2.0. Contest Master.